everyone, it's Miss Clarkson. I hope you're all well and keeping safe. So, this Children's Mental Health Week, we are exploring the different ways we can express ourselves and the creative ways that we can share our feelings, our thoughts, and our ideas. So, we are going to talk about what it means to express ourselves and how we can do that in ways that will benefit our mental health and well-being, to our mind and our happiness. As we go through the PowerPoint, we'll explore that by being able to express ourselves, we don't always have to be the best at something or put on a performance for others. It's about finding a way to share how you are feeling that can help you feel good about yourself. So let's get cracking, guys. So first of all, let's recap and understand what mental health means. So, just as we look after our physical health by doing things like exercising, eating well, and getting enough sleep, we also need to look after our mental health, which is our minds. And one way of caring for our mental health is to notice and share how we are feeling. So, expressing ourselves in creative ways can help us to do this. Now, a lot of people during lockdown, it's a very challenging time. So lots of people finding creative ways to help them through it, such as gardening or growing plants, mindful colouring, drawing, reading or writing stories, making models, dancing, baking, or lots and lots of different things. I wonder if you could have a go at thinking about what you've maybe done during this lockdown to help take our mind off what's going on and to be creative. So now you've had a think, we are going to think about expressing ourselves creatively can be a good way to look after our minds, and that's what this whole PowerPoint is going to be about. So we've got this big question, what does express yourself mean? And you might be able to see in the pictures that we have got music, colouring, dance, performing arts, photography. And by expressing yourself, it is about finding creative ways to share your feelings, thoughts, or ideas through things like art or writing, and these pictures that you can see here. So self-expression is about communicating your individuality, and this can be through your words and your clothing or your hairstyle, just as much as it can be through these different things that you can see on this PowerPoint slide: the graffiti, the dance, the performing, the artistic ways. And by self-expressing yourself, you can help to showcase your true self, your story, your thoughts, your feelings and emotions. Sometimes we may see on different social media platforms how we should look, think, speak, or act. And these constant messages about how we should be or how we should ought to do things can make it difficult to let go of those expectations and to express ourselves and our individuality. So we're going to think about finding healthy ways to express ourselves and why that matters. So by being creative and finding creative, enjoyable ways to share our thoughts, feelings and ideas, it can make us feel good and our mental health, especially when we face tough situations or difficult times. By being self-expressed, it's a great way to relieve yourself or stress and free your mind. Self-expression can help you to reflect on our lives, our actions, decisions, relationships, beliefs and thoughts, rather than keeping them buried deep down. And that's when we can start to get a bit emotional or a bit upset. So by expressing ourselves, we can really feed our happiness. So everybody, we've got another big question. How does being creative and expressing yourself make you feel? And so the answer is that we're all different and we will find different creative ways to express ourselves. So finding healthy ways to express ourselves can make us feel good, happy, relaxed, excited and connected. So now we are going to read this book, Beautiful Oops by Barney Salzberg, to find that we can be creative in many different ways. And one of the monitors here, who you all should be familiar with, she monitors that vocabulary to understand the deeper meaning. So I'm just going to define beautiful and oops. Beautiful is something that is pleasing and wonderful to look at. And oops, it's like a bit of a mistake, and you may say oops when you do something in school that you might get incorrect. So have a little think now. What do you think this book could be about, knowing those definitions of those words? Oops! It's torn piece of paper is just the beginning. Every spill has lots bent paper is something to celebrate. A little drip of paint lets your imagination run wild. A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. A stain has potential if you play with its shape. Holes in your paper exploring are worth in your paper exploring. I think I've read the same page twice, I'm sorry. When you think you have made a oops, when you think you have made a mistake, think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. So remember, when we express ourselves, we don't have to be a great artist or a wonderful dancer. It's not about being the very best at something or putting on a performance. So everyone makes mistakes, but we can learn from them and make them into something beautiful, just like this book encourages us to do. I wonder if you predicted that the book would be about transforming a mistake into something that would make us feel happier. Here's another big question for us to consider. How can we help and support each other to get creative and express ourselves this Children's Mental Health Week? So I would like you to think about what you are going to try this week to express yourself. You may want to try something different or do something creative with your family at home if you're completing remote learning. Why not come up with your own creative challenges this week for your family as well? You could choreograph a dance routine, create a recipe, design your own garden, create a musical instrument, draw something, make it as colourful as you like. The ideas are endless. Now, there are limitations on what we can do with our friends at the moment, but why not ask your parents to set up a FaceTime call with some other family members or friends where you can share your creative ideas on there. I know some of the older children communicate online using their gaming platforms, so why not share your ideas on there as well? We have to make the most of this, most of what we have at the moment, especially considering what we're going through. And you're all being absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to hear what you've been doing. So those are things that you can complete at home with your family. And like I said, you can communicate your ideas with your family and friends over a FaceTime call if you can do that, or through your gaming platform. But Dorchester are holding an Express Yourself art competition. Can I get a yeah? Woohoo! I would like you to enter and create a piece of artwork that best expresses yourself. And so you will have until Wednesday the 13th of February to submit your drawings via the platform that your year is using. And don't worry, your teacher will provide you instructions on how to send that work through to school. And then me, Miss Clarkson, will look at all the pictures and choose a first, second and third place. And the winners will be announced on the 15th of February in the celebration assembly that is uploaded to Facebook. I cannot wait to see your amazing drawings and how brilliant you are expressing yourself on pieces of paper. Good luck with it, guys. Oh, you may be thinking, oh, I don't know how to best express myself with my crayons and my pencils at home. I have attached this link for you so that you have ideas on how to express yourself. So if you copy and paste the link or type it into YouTube, you'll be able to see a little video that will explain some ideas that you could be drawing at home. Again, I cannot wait to see your entries. Good luck, and I hope you're all keeping safe at home.